Good afternoon.
And first of all, I will welcome. I do not know how to pronounce her name. Dave Jenny.
Yes, sir. Dave Jenny.
Okay, Dave Jenny. And I gone through your profile. It is very interesting to note that your profession as a storyteller.
Yes,
You're a
thank you.
professional storyteller, and you have been what do you call the trainer for many companies, HCL, Infosys, Indian Bank, then the many companies, and you have rich track record. And since 2014 onwards, you are participating in many programs, and also you are a participant of the International Storytelling Festival. And the biodata is very rich biodata, since you have, I mean, the specialized in the storytelling profession. So, Ms. Devjani, we are organizing the motivational lecture series for the benefit of our students, particularly the undergraduate and postgraduate students, and almost around 80 colleges they are participating and in this program. So this is mainly we want to impart the certain qualities to the student other than the normal curricula. Say number one is we want to give them good ideas about the ethics, morality, then the higher educations or the employment opportunities, entrepreneurship. So in these lines, we are concentrating on.
Meeting one solle.
Excuse me, or who is? Gobi,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
mute.
Yes, sir. Please carry on, sir. Please.
So this is mainly to motivate our students. The prime idea is to motivate the student because they fed up with the courses which they are learning in the classrooms. So through this they can gather knowledge on the particular subject. But what we are interested to impart the what is happening around the students and how it is going to be useful and what direction they want to proceed further. So in this objective only we are organizing this. And today I think you are a very rich, resourceful person. You are going to tell stories. Definitely these stories will have a lot of impact on their life, because everybody is one way or other in the childhood we used to hear a lot of stories from the mother and grandmother or the elders in the home. And that will remain in our memory forever. So that much impact the stories has. I hope definitely our students are going to enjoy your program today. So with these few remarks, I think all the students who are attending the program can use this opportunity for your personal gain. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tamilini, for wonderfully organizing this.
Yes,
thank you. Okay, go ahead. Please.
Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you all participants. And before we could formally begin the session, I would like to say a few words about Mrs. Devjani, and she's a naturally gifted storyteller, and she's very much committed to her work. And that was the most inspiring thing that I ever found in her. And before we could start her session, we have Ms. Vigasini from Secondary English to officially introduce the chief guest and her profile to you.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Today's guest is Mrs. Devjani, who has the heart of storytelling. Stories have power enough to bring transformation, to communicate effectively, to instill values better than facts and figures. Storytelling can bridge the differences and create bonding between minds. She embarked on a journey of training professionals and young adults. She conducted many sessions like HCL, Shell, Wirecard, Infosys, and Women Empowerment at Bank of India. led leadership training at Indian Bank multiple times, jointly conducted workshops for more than 200 adults at Chennai Storytelling Festival. And she also led sessions on the importance of goal settings, focus, time management, and perseverance for young adults at various forums. She was active in all government of Tamil Nadu's project for schools. Her videos of storytelling has been selected as a specimen for district schools of Tamil Nadu. We were fortunate to have you, ma'am, today. Over to you for the session, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Tamilini ma'am, for remembering me after our interaction and after our one whole days, working together. And thank you, sir, for that wonderful introduction. Thank you, dear, who just introduced me.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Well, I don't know how much I'm worthy of all these high words and this, this introduction and these epithets. I would just love to tell you all that I just love to share story, work with the story, and I strongly believe in the power of stories. And with that, I have been doing for the last 12, 13 years, whatever little bit I could. So my journey, I'm carrying on with that. Well, having said that, let's begin today's session. Okay, so I can see here Islamia College. Is it a Kuwait college? Like, is the chat box open for all? Like, how does it work?
Yes, ma'am. It's open. It's open.
Okay. So sometimes it is not, storytelling is not one-way traffic. Okay. Both the ways are open. So without your presence, your answer, your reply, your involvement, the session would go flat. So yes, I would very much like to hear sometimes from you as well. Okay, so how is the day at your place? I'm in Chennai and it's as usual, very sunny.
Video is on.
Hi, girls. Okay, so how is life? Cool? Oh, wonderful. Okay, so just one, request from my side. And my Tamil is not that good. I'm trying to pick up. I can understand now more or less, but speaking still. So simple English, parvaille, right? All right. This, I'm sorry from my side. Okay, I'll try to drop in Tamil here and there, but this is the language of heart. I would like to connect with you through emotion. So the emotion heart ore language dane, love, right? And nowadays, boys and girls, you talk with this heart, right? Oh, I know. So I think there are many language of love now, not LOVE, but this, and this also. Isn't it? Wow. Thank you. Why, boys? You are quiet. I can see a lot of smiling girls' faces. Come on, boys. You are there, right? Or it's only an all-girls session? Can we see some faces of our young boys out there?
Just a minute, ma'am. See.
Sure. See, in my session, no, I'll trouble you a lot. It's not chumma sitting.
Sir, Gopi sir, உங்களோட mic onல இருக்கு.
I asked for a boy. Here is a full-grown man.
They're coming.
Okay. All right. Okay. So without further ado, let me get into our topic today. There's no exact topic as such. I thought you have been doing a lot of this. Can you see there?
Share? Share screen.
Yes, I am trying to share.
Now you share. Now you share. I get that. Yes.
Right?
Proceed.
All right.
Hmm.
So I thought, see,
Put into full screen, ma'am. Put into
full
full screen. Yes.
Hmm.
This one. Show me this one.
All right. No, I think.
Slideshow. You put in slideshow.
Yeah.
The down red.
Yeah.
The slideshow is there. You just click it. Notes, comments in that line. That is the slide. Right side. No.
Is it one? No.
That one. That one. Yes.
Slideshow.
Yeah, slideshow. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So can you see it fully, girls, boys? Can you read it fully?
Yes.
All right. So it is, what have I written there? Empowering mind. Often in our regular curriculum, we are so focused in learning the hardcore skill, be it technological knowledge, be it academics, be it whatever. We are more focused on the subject matter, right? But tomorrow, when you turn into a teacher, a professor, a research student, you go to different fields. Where you will go, we don't know, but you will go to places. Yes. And then you have to definitely talk about your subject, your core matter. But isn't that you have to also deal with the mind inside you and with lots of minds of people with whom you are working? Right? Right or wrong? In the chat box, you can write. Yes. So it is the mind that sometimes takes a back seat in our system. And we are always focused on the hardcore knowledge. So we thought, how about talking 1 hour about something that will help to empower our mind? All right. So there is a skill which empowers our mind, which is called soft skill. Just that in between, I have written soft hyphen important skill, because soft skill is often, underrated. Boys and girls, can you get me what I'm saying? One thumbs up on the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
So that I can understand you are getting what I'm saying. Soft skill na romba underrated in our country. We give all importance on the subject skill, core skill. But recently, Stanford University in US, they are very popular for their research. So the Stanford University research has found out that 85% of our success rate in life, I'm not talking about the exam marks, but in life, where you end up, which position you go up to, okay? 85% of that depends upon the soft skill. And 15% only depends upon your hardcore skill. Because at the entry level, yes, soft skill, hard skill, core skill does matter. You have to work, you have to deliver. But you go up the ladder, beyond a point, it is important that how you manage your people, how you behave with others, how you show your leadership, what is your interpersonal skill. So how do you communicate? So it is not only what you speak, what you communicate, but how you communicate also matters. So all this come under the soft skill, which is a really important skill. Yes or no? Right? Okay, so I'll just go back. Right? Okay, so as far as the soft skill is concerned, the first thing what comes to your mind is something which is a buzzword: leadership. Yes, guys, you have heard about leadership? Yes? I'm sure a lot of boys and girls here, you must have heard about like big, great leaders. So quickly in your chat box, can you write the name of the great leaders that you have comes to your mind immediately? Okay, I'll stop sharing here. I'll make the screen big. Yes. All right, Kennedy. Sir has written Kennedy. Yes. But how about the boys and girls? Your side? Anybody wants to write? Okay. So what is this leaders? The great leaders, what are they made of? Are they different from us? They're not human beings. They are somebody made in a different place by God, and different material has been put inside their brain. Is it so? And we are just normal human beings. We can't become great leaders. Do you believe like that? What is so special about Kennedy? What is so special about Mahatma Gandhi? What is so special about the other great leaders? Because they are leaders, not because they are in charge of something, but they have taken charge of people and their well-being. So it's not the work only that is important for them. It is those who are working under them. They as human beings are also important for them. So that's the kind of environment they have created. And that's why the ones who are working under them or who are following them, they trust them. So that brings me to a story here. Once upon a time, a gentleman visited a very, very, famous hotel in US. So he went to that hotel and he loved that hotel, the kind of service they are giving. Every hotel gives good, they have nice bed, nice chair, they try to give good service. So what was so special about that hotel? Actually, when he went down to the coffee shop there, down the cafe part of the hotel, he found a boy making coffee and serving. In the cafe, if we go, the people, there are boys who make the coffee machine and brings coffee to our table, right? So this boy was making coffee, and this man, he was also a motivational speaker, you see. So he was very curious. ரொம்ப curious, and why this boy is so much energetic and what is this so special about it? So he asked that boy, "Hi, hello." The boy said, "Hello, sir. What's your name?" "I'm Noah, sir." So Noah, you have a good big smile at your face, huh? Since you like your job, right? You know what Noah said? "Oh, sir, I love my job." Now, boys and girls, when do we say we love something we are doing? When we are emotionally connected with it, right? From the heart, it is coming. Otherwise, if we are just doing it because somebody has asked us to do. We'll say, I like our job. That is our body language. But here, what Noah said, I love my job. So next question that speaker asked, so you always love what you do, is it? And this hotel, the managers are very soft. They don't talk too much. They don't disturb you while you are working. So you like your job, is it? You know what Noah's replied? No, sir. Here, the managers come every day, twice. But I love my job because the managers come and ask about us, how we are doing, how is the day, how are things here, whether we are having any problem. That's why I love to work here. So here means, do you work anywhere else also? Yes, sir. I work in another hotel. So, wow. So you just love that job also, the part-time job that you are doing in that hotel. I'm sorry, sir. I don't like going there much, but I need money, some extra earning. That's why I go there, sir. But why don't you like that job? I mean, is it something else? Not making coffee and serving? No, sir. Same coffee shop only there. Then, oh, sir, the managers there, they come, they shout, they check whether we have given right proportion, whether they see the feedback, whether the customers are happy with us. They're always checking us. Now, this gentleman understood. The same person, Noah, is not giving his 100%, is not loving the same job, what he does in another hotel. Whereas he just is so happy doing the same work in this hotel. Why? Because the leaders are different in both the hotels, the managers. Here, the managers don't come and check like that. Hey, how are you doing your work properly? Everything is in place. Oh, what are the feedback? No negative feedback should come against you. That is different. That's what the leaders do there. But here, the managers come and talk to them and ask them, how are they? How is their day? How are the things? Are they finding it comfortable? So they want to know about them, and they have built up that trust, that feelings, that, connection with them. So this trust, creating that environment where people trust you, the people with whom you work, your fellow classmates, everyone trusts you. That's mutual respect for each other is so important. And that itself will make a wonderful team. All right. Have you heard about Washington? General Washington, very, very famous general. Yes. In the history, if you nowadays, Google is there for all our answers, questions, right? So once a man was riding on the horse. It was a hot, sunny day. And he was crossing by one place and he saw some military persons, maybe lower rank in the military, the captains or something like that. They are digging, tuck, and they're so tired. It's a hot, sunny day, right? They're working there, and very slowly they're tired, exhausted. So this man on the horseback felt power for those men who were working. And suddenly he heard them, "Hey, don't stop, keep walking." He turned to that side and he saw a big officer with lots of stars. You know, the military officers, they have, according to their positions, they have the stars here and some kind of star, marks, their badges all show that they are holding high position. So this fellow was also having lots of stars over here and this badges and all. So this man on the horseback understood immediately. This man is a big officer. So he said, "Sir, good afternoon, sir." Uh, he was shouting at them, sir, but Pavam, these people are working so hard. Oh, it's so sunny and hot afternoon. Still there. What? That's their job, to work it. But sir, little bit you can be, soft on them. See, I am in the position of authority. I'm the leader. I have to make sure they work properly. Sir, yeah, you don't lecture me. Okay. Then, sir, why don't you come also and start, help them? I mean, two more hands will be better, right? What? You want me to do that work? It is their job to do the work and my job to see that they are doing it properly. Oh, yeah, sir. My mistake. Sorry. And this gentleman came down from the horse and started working with those fellows, those captains, those jawans. He started working with them, digging. After the whole day, the work was over. Obviously, the work was better now because two more hands joined. Now, he turned to that officer, that great leader, and said, "Sir, your work is done." "Yeah, I'm seeing it." "But sir, still I have this question. Why you didn't join them? I told you that time, I am the leader. I'm supposed to see how they are doing, not work myself." So next time, if you have to ask a question about the role of a senior leader, please ask your commander-in-chief. Okay, I think he will describe what is your correct role. Now, who are you? Who are you to lecture me like that? I am your commander-in-chief, General Washington. That's the true leader, because he practices what he tells. We call it walk the talk. Not only lecture, but doing it yourself. So you have to build an environment where people will trust you, work from the heart, and you will also set an example by working hard with them. All right? So you are not in charge of the work, but you are in charge of the people who were working with you. All right? So, boys and girls, in the chat box, may I know how you have felt about the story of this hotel boy and the Commander-in-Chief General Washington? Yes. Can I just have one or two comments in the chat box? No? All right. Can you follow me, dear? All right. All right. So after the trust after the practicing preach what I am preaching, let's come to the other area. You know, once a big bridge, a long bridge was being built. And the leader for whom the bridge was built, he was sitting there with a smile on his face. And the worker, the huge worker with the lots of bahubalis, muscle men, they were working seriously, bringing the boulders, the stones, dharam, 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 building the bridge. Just then, one small squirrel came in between. And this big muscle man, the bahubalis, they said, "Hey, get lost. Why are you disturbing us? Huh? We will smash you. Get lost, go, go, go." But the putty one didn't give up. It was coming and going back, coming and going back, coming and going back. After some time, the big workers became really irritated. They said, "Hey, come on, man. Why are you disturbing us, huh? Eppo. Now we will hurt you, na? Then don't complain." Right then, back there, the leader said, "Shh, don't shout at it. It is doing a great job." Now, these big Bahubali workers were a little upset. But we are bringing boulders and he is praising that putty one. What is this? What he is doing? The leader understood, said, "Come, all of you. How big are you?" "This height." "How much strength do you have?" "Big muscle." "So you are bringing the boulders because you have been asked to. We all have asked you to do the work. But that Kutti one, we have not asked. He is doing it out of his own love. And he is bringing little sand in its mouth, how much ever it could, and putting the sand between the stones, the boulders, to join it, to fill the gap. So, being such a small one, it is doing much more than its capability. More than 100%, it's giving 200% of it. So I can understand the work that he is doing and the passion with which he is doing, the contribution that he is making. And he bent down, picked up that putty worker in his hand, and stroke it nicely. Who was the leader? The leader was Rama. Who were the big workers? The monkeys who were building the bridge across the ocean. And who was that small putty worker? A squirrel. Boys and girls, for me, being a storyteller, it's not about the religion from which I have picked up the story. For me, these are all stories. And stories which are setting examples for us to follow in our daily lives, in our work area, in our management, in our development. Hence, for me, here it is a story of a good leadership, a leadership which has shown empathy. Empathy in your power, that is sympathy. We don't want that. Empathy means we are putting ourselves in that person's shoe, understanding what is the pain that person is going through, and then feeling for that person, and then going out and doing something for that person. So these are the three stages of empathy. A good leader always has empathetic thinking, feeling, and a power and interest to do something out of that empathy. And here, that's what Rama did. He understood that big monkeys, they're huge. They are putting the stones, the boulders, fine, wonderful. They're helping. But that's what their king has asked them to do. But nobody has asked that squirrel to bring in sand, one putty mouth. How many times he had to go up and down to bring that sand and fill the gap? But he did out of his own interest. So being a leader, he could feel the pain the squirrel was taking up. So he picked up and stroked the squirrel. And they say that's why the squirrel has 5, kind of brown strips at its back. Well, that and all I'm not going, but I'm just going, what is the empathetic feeling? All of you have heard about India first time winning World Cup 1983. Boys out there. Yes, I'm not gender biased. I'm sure many girls, most of the girls you have also heard, seen the movie 1983, right? The Cricket World Cup. And we had a leader there, Kapil Dev. What he did, he just went and said, guys, we have to play. Not about defeating others, because India was looked down upon by everyone, whole world. Ayo, why they have come, huh? They're going to lose at the first time only, because before that we haven't won great matches. So somehow we were qualified for the World Cup and everybody was laughing at India. Even the players, many of them were thinking, we'll go to London. We'll go to England, play a little bit, 1 or 2 matches. After that, we'll be out. Then we'll go to US and have a holiday. That's how they were having in their mind, few of the players. But Kapil Dev said, no, yeah, we'll go, we'll play. That's it. You, Sunil Gavaskar, you bat. Krishnamachari Shrikant, you hit, because he's good at hitting, right? And Kirti Azad, you do the wicket keeping well. So whatever you have to do, your own job, you do well. All of that. 10 minutes it took for the strategy meeting. That's the strategy. Whatever we can do, we'll give our best. No pressure, just play. And India started winning. And we went to the final. In the final, who was there? Our opponent? West Indies. West Indies was then like a nightmare for all team, Their bowlers, the 6 feet 8 inches. And when they were bowling, it's like coming from the second floor, the ball. That kind of, figure, like a monster giant bowling. And here India facing West Indies. So everybody said, no chance, Chumma will go. Some of the wives of the players, Indian players, they left in the half time. Yeah. Interval itself, they left. There's no chance of our winning. No, it's winning to leave. 183 all down. When we started batting first innings, 183 all down. So now 183, nothing for the West Indies. That's what everyone felt. Many of the spectators, they left the auditorium thinking it will be a boring match. And in the halftime, in the green room, our leader, Kapil Dev, what did he tell to his teammates? We have hit the bottom. So when you hit the bottom, where do you have to go, guys? There's no other place you can go down, right? Only one place to go is up. Because we have hit the bottom, right? So he said, "Oh, just to play." His Punjabi, no, they speak like that. "Oh, just to play. That's it." And they came. Yes. The match began, the second half. And then, when Vivian Richards was sent back with a wonderful catch held by Kapil Dev, it was unbelievable. After that, cascading effect. Tuck, 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 tuck. 140 or 150, guys, I'm now forgetting, maybe 140. West Indies all down. Can you imagine? But that is not my story alone. There's something yet. David Frith. Many of you have heard about him who are cricket lovers. Till date, he's considered as one of the greatest cricketing journalists. And he used to run a cricketing monthly journal, Wisden Cricket Monthly, I think, as much as I remember. And when India came into the World Cup, he wrote something against India. That they'll be out, they got by chance, they got here, oh, it will be, it's not worthy. All this he wrote. And that's when many of the Indian supporters from all over the world wrote letters. Those days, 1983, no phone was also fancy then. So mostly letters, no email, no WhatsApp, all these were like foreign. So they just sent letters attacking him, that how dare you speak like this against India? How are you so discouraging, demotivating them? All these letters came to his office, okay? And then he said, okay, fine. By any chance, if India wins, I'll eat my words. That's just a chumma English phrase. Eating my words. So I'll take my words back. And now, when India won the final, you know what he did? He posted all those letters. He printed all those letters in this next edition. And he printed a photo of his literally eating a paper. And underneath it was written, "I am eating my words." So he not only felt sorry, he had the guts, the courage, and that's the mark of a true leader, the courage to come up and confess in front of the whole world that yes, I underestimated them, I wrote against them, and I'm sorry about it. And he ate his words. That is also a mark of a true leader. You have done a mistake, own it and tell, yes, I've done a mistake. It was wrong on my part. I think we don't have much time left. How many of you are feeling boring being talk, paka, I'm doing? That's why I'm asking you, write in the chat box, something. At least give a thumbs up or a thumbs down also will do. Where are our girls? Finally one thumbs up has come. Thank you. Okay. All right. So now you have a good leader. You have understood what is a good leadership skill, that creating trust, creating mutual respect for each other, and feeling for others, empathy, and then owning up your mistakes, practicing what you are preaching. All this we have discussed. But one important thing is, what about the others, the team players amongst them? We need to have that bonding, right? So there I'll share one story with you. We'll go to a farm. A farm where there were many animals. There were pigs. There were buffalo. There were chickens. Okay. And there was a there was yeah, there was a mouse too. Mm. Of course, the farmer didn't keep the mouse. The mouse just entered. Unwanted, it entered. And the mouse used to move around, talk to the chicken, talk to the pig, talk to the cows. Yes, talk to the goats. Hmm. And sometimes the mouse, it used to enter slowly, stealthily inside the farmer's house and try to see what is their food item. One day, when it went inside the farmer's house, what it saw, the farmer and the farmer's wife busy opening a box. Huh? Is it something to eat? That's what the mouse thought. And it went closer. From the side, it was trying to see. Yeah. It was so scared to see. It was not a food item, pa. It was a mouse trap. You know mouse trap? And one kind of a box with a trap here. If the mouse and you put food inside and the mouse goes inside a patak, the door closes and the mouse gets stuck inside. It's a trap to catch the mouse. So the mouse was very scared. The mouse came out and it went to the chicken. Dear, the farmer and the farmer's wife has got a mouse trap. I think they have understood I am there. They want to trap me. I go, tell something now what to do. The chicken said, why should we be worried about your problem? It's your problem. You manage. Okay. So he went to the mouse went to the goat. Goat. Please help me now. There's a mouse trap inside. The farmer wife they have brought a mouse trap and I think they want to catch me. Suggest me something, no? It's not our problem. And you are a chuma, a very, very small creature. You don't even fall into the big team. Okay. Just get lost. Solve your problem. I thought I'm a part of you. The mouse was so sad. And then the mouse went to the big brother. Yes. The pig. And he said, pig, please, sir. It's a big problem for me. The mouse trap has come. The farmer's wife, they are having a mouse trap. I'll be caught. Please help me. I am the boss. Why should I be worried about your putty problem, the mousetrap? Get lost. Nobody was interested in the mouse's problem. That night, the farmer's wife laid the mousetrap. And they went to bed. Suddenly, the farmer's wife heard, the trap door has closed. The mouse has got caught. So she was super excited. Out of excitement, she didn't switch on the light. No. In the darkness only, she went and she said, mouse is caught. It wasn't mouse. It was a snake which was caught. And the snake's the face was outside and the snake, yes, spit the farmer's wife. Oh, the farmer's wife shrieked. The farmer woke up, switched on the light and found that it was a snake caught in this mouse trap. And the snake has already the farmer's wife. So quickly he lifted his wife, he laid her on the bed and he tried to treat her, but she fell sick. The doctor was called, doctor tried to give some medicine, but she was very sick. She was having fever, she was having this, that problem. Treatment was going on. And the doctor said, give her some nice stew, some soup. Mhm. So when you are not well and a nice yummy soup has to be given, choice fell on chicken, chicken. Farmer went and brought the chicken and cut and made the soup and gave it to the wife. Ayyo, chicken gone. But it was not the chicken's problem, right? It was the mouse's problem. But who went? Chicken out. Still, the farmer's wife was not getting well. Now the relatives, they came to know. So the relatives came to visit. Now more food is needed. So went the goat. Cut, 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 cut. And the goat was served to the visitors. So the goat gone. But it wasn't the goat's problem, right? It was the mouse's problem. After some time, the farmer's wife passed away. So sad. Then a big, yes, all the family members, the relatives, everyone were called and they had to be given something to eat, the feast, according to the custom of their family. Next, whose turn? Pig, the big boss. It wasn't his problem, right? It was the mouse's problem. But look, who went? Chicken, goat, the pig, all down. Wish they took the mouse's problem seriously. So, in a team, each and everyone matters and all their problem matter. Be it the leader, be it the junior most team member. Because a team means it's not I, it's we. And on that note, I think we have come almost towards the end of the session. Yes, I will here pause and would like to hear from some of you. Yeah. Do we have some time or have we come towards the end? Great. Hi. Yes. Was I audible? Was I visible properly?
Yes.
Could you follow me? Could you follow the stories? Right? Okay, you have anything to say? You can speak in Tamil, ma. I can follow Tamil somewhat, but I can't speak properly.
Yes.
That's a nice university, Thiruvalluvar University. I have been to that university. Yes. You are on mute, dear.
Unmute பண்ணுங்க.
Yeah, I can see, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Please unmute. பேசினது கேட்கல.
Okay, till BAM's technical glitches get solved, I'll now share just 1 minute. I was so moved. Day before yesterday, I heard this about my friend's maid. She lives in Coimbatore and she has a maid who works for her. See, leader can be found everywhere. Anybody can be a leader. It's not that you need a great person. That's a quality which can be in anybody. It's not the position what that person is holding. This empathy, this trust, these feelings for others are the qualities which can be found in anybody. For that, you don't have to get degrees. So this story moved me a lot. It's a real life incident. The maid of my friend, her husband was critically ill. He was admitted in the General Government Hospital of Coimbatore, and finally he passed away. But she witnessed there that many patients are there who come from below poverty line and they can't afford hygienic food. So she took a vow from then. For the last 8 years, every Sunday, she feeds 10 people in a temple. Every Sunday, she feeds 10 people. She just cooks, give it there. And every last Sunday of every month, she has made it a point to gather people, to gather donation, to work with various NGOs. It's not a one-day work. She has worked and worked with many organizations, clubs. She approached clubs. She approached the people with whom she is working, in whose houses she is working, and the canteen of the government hospital of Coimbatore. And now there, along with the big help, she is making it possible to give food for 1,000 people free. That is compassionate empathy. She realized the problem here. She felt the problem here, and she's doing the problem, solving the problem in the best of her ability. And she is a helping hand for many people at our daily work. But then that quality of empathy and to do something, the compassion and the leadership to make others understand, that is there in her. So this week, she stood out for me as a big example to learn. I have learned from her a lot. So please keep watching, observing, learning from people all around. It's not only from the pages of the book, from the politicians, from the history that we have to learn. We can learn if our eyes and our minds are open. We can learn from anybody and everybody around us. Thank you very much. Yes, you are not audible, ma'am. Huh, ma'am? Yeah.
Ma'am? Hello. Yes, ma'am. Can you hear? Hello.
They say it is possible for you to forgive me. They put it is not that easy.
நீங்க இருக்கிற இடத்துல கொஞ்சம் பேண்ட்வித் கம்மியா இருக்குங்க. சிக்னல் அங்க ஆக மாட்டாங்க.
Ma'am, am I audible to you? They say it is
Yes. பேசுங்க
quite
பேசுங்க.
with people, sympathize with people, but it is not that easy for them to forgive people.
Hello.
And there's one more question from one of the students. They say it is not that easy for them to say no to people. Sir, இது resource person connect ஆயிருக்காங்களா?
மேடம் நீங்க உங்களோட மியூட் எடுங்க மேடம். Devjani ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah, now you talk.
Okay. Yeah. So what was the question, ma'am?
Ma'am, the first question was, it is quite difficult for them to forgive people.
To forgive people.
Forgive. They are able to sympathize for them, even empathize for them, but they're not able to forgive people. And the second question is, how to say no to people when you're not in a position to do the work that they ask of you.
Okay. Yeah. This the second one is really problematic, especially at the workplace. So first thing is, okay, we'll go with the first one, forgive. For that, I will tell you a story. I mean, this story is very common, but it always kind of answers my question. There were two monks. They were wandering, walking around. They were trying to cross the river. And that's when they found one lady. She was also trying to cross the river. Am I audible?
Yes.
So this lady was also trying to cross the river. But the lady was very scared of how to wade across the river. Okay, the current and all this. But she had to go. That's when the elder monk said, "It's okay, lady. I will carry you on my shoulder like this, and I will cross the river and make you cross as well." That's what he did. And once he crossed, he just dropped her down. The lady, of course, paid her respect, her regards, her pranam to that monks, and she left. Now these two monks started walking. The younger monk was like, he was, fuming with anger. After some time, he couldn't control. He just turned to that elder monk and said, what did you do? The elder monk said, what have I done? You have touched and even carried a lady. We are monks, sannyasis. We are not supposed to touch a woman. Don't you know that? You violated our rule. The elder monk gave a smile and said, Ayyo, I touched, I carried, I left long time ago. And you are still carrying in your mind. See, when we don't forget and forgive, what happens? We keep nurturing and rehearsing the same episode again and again and again. So who is at a loss? That person whom you are not forgiving, or you who has to go through these negative feelings every time you are rehearsing that in mind. So better drop it and move on. Free, all of that. Have I answered your question? Okay, now coming to the second one. Saying no, it is difficult. It is difficult. But we are all human beings. How long you will be able to keep accepting? Then you will be swamped with work, right? That's why we need to understand our limit. And something we know, it is between aggressiveness and passiveness. Something which we call assertiveness. With assertiveness and a good art of communication, if you say that, it's not like, no, yeah, I can't do this. It's not like that. Thank you, sir. I am so happy that you have trusted me and you have, you have handed over this work to me, and I have been really trying to deliver my best. However, I don't think I'll be able to push myself beyond this, because if I do this, try to show the disadvantage. If you even again take this work, try to show the disadvantage and make him or her understand that why you were saying no. Not just, so it is not about what you communicate. It is also how you communicate, your body language, your tone, your temper, your volume, the word choice of words. All these things will help you to be assertive. So take your stand, be assertive, don't be aggressive, and don't be passive also. Then people will take advantage of it. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So nice to see that places again.
Ma'am, this is Mali from First MA English, ma'am.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to
Subject.
give it back to you, ma'am.
Yes.
It was truly inspired us. You amazed the session by your powerful thought and achieved your destination by your own delightful words, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Tamil.
That was truly a very interesting session, and you were just a package of fun. Seriously, almost everyone here enjoyed the way you narrated stories.
Thank you.
You are really a gifted storyteller. Thank you so much for being with us, ma'am. It's
Thank
really an
you so
honor.
much. Hope we will
Thank you.
meet again. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, ma'am. With that, I'll
Thank
take your leave.
Yes, thank you. Thank you all participants. You can leave now. Gopi sir, live stream stop பண்ணிடுங்க. Yes, the participants can leave. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.